Hey guys, so let's just address this. I have a self-tan. That's why my neck is so different than my face. I know, it's funny. Go ahead and laugh, it's funny. I don't tan my face because I'm prone to breakouts, and that just makes it break out even more. So I don't tan the face, and that is why. So this looks orange and this looks white. So it looks worse on camera than it does in person, because today I was like, oh, it doesn't look as bad, maybe it won't be as noticeable. And then I sat down and I was like, no chance that it's not. I came yesterday down here and filmed a video, which I decided I didn't like the video, so it's in the trash. But when I sat down, I was like, oh, it's really noticeable. But today I was thinking, oh, it's not bad. Yeah, it is. I see it. I see how bad it is. So I do apologize. I'm just trying to not look so white. You know, it is what it is. That's who I am. I am ghostly white. Anyway, today I just wanted to do a full face of nothing new, nothing special. I have actually one new thing. I had to just one, but I wanted to try this out, and I don't really want to do a dedicated video because it's not brand new, but I still wanted to try it. So still not brand new. On the market, that is. It's new to me. So let's get to it, shall we? So the new Natasha Denona Pastel palette just came out, and I've decided not to purchase it right now because I don't need a pastel palette, because how often do I wear pastels? Never. So I have decided not to purchase it. I am trying to be more conscious on my makeup purchases and not just purchase for the heck of it, you know. And trust me, I love makeup, so they're not going to stop. They're just going to be less often, I hope. That's the goal. So anyway, I say that to say that I just, how often am I going to use a pastel palette? Hardly ever. I do have I don't know how many pastel palettes I have in my collection. The one that just like comes to mind is the Candy Skies palette, and I used this last year. And I'm gonna use it to like do a look sometime this year, but I've just not used this in a little bit. So why would I, other than it just being Natasha Denona, why would I need it, you know? So I've decided I don't need it at the moment, and I'm gonna just say no. So I've said no for now. I've been wanting to use this palette here lately. So this is the Micaela and Glam palette. So this is, don't take my nail in. This is a colorful palette. So here I have some, you know, softer shades in here. Not necessarily a pastel palette, but they're softer pastels. I'm gonna play more with these like more earthy tones today, just because the last time I played with this palette, I did a purple look. If you've not seen that video, check it out. But I'm gonna do more of the like my normal. So this is like an awkward palette. It's not too big, but it's just big enough where I just like holding it up is a little awkward. So what I'll do is I'll just put a picture up and show you the colors. So the first one I'm going to go in with is Harley. It's the very first shade in the palette, and I'm just going to put that in the crease. It may not show up very much, but this will just give a little bit of definition. I actually love that shade. It's like a perfect like light contour shade. Really good. I like it. The next shade I'm going into is How You Doing, and I'm just going a little deeper in the socket with that one. More than anything, I'm just building like contour with that. Next, I'm going in with Willow, and I'm just going in with the tiniest bit here on this outer portion. Then I'm going to take a little bit of Cookie on my finger. Look how beautiful that shade is. Oh. And I'm just going to put it here. I'm so torn on what to put on this inner portion. I think I'm going to try Glow Up. Oh, so pretty. It's pretty, but it didn't give me the oomph I needed, so I'm going to go into What's Poppin' on my finger. There we go. See the difference? So pretty. It matches my shirt really well. I'm going to use the Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer. I was a little limited on foundation choices. I wanted to use something I hadn't used in a while. Something that would match this, which can be difficult. We'll just do that with bronzer maybe. But I think maybe we can do it with this. So this is just the regular Too Faced Born This Way. It's not the matte. It's just the regular Born This Way. I've only used it like maybe once, I think. And this is the shade Warm Nude. So I want to try this on the skin and see if we can match my neck a little bit better. I had a new concealer to try, but it's going to be too light. So I had the Jaclyn concealer. I'll just have to do it in another video. It's way too light for this. I'll look crazy. So let's use one I don't get to use all the time. This is the Haley's Rewind concealer, and it's in the shade Light Neutral. But it is not very neutral, in my opinion. I don't like the packaging. And you may think, well, I've seen you use packaging like that before. And I'm like, I have, but this is a little, like, you barely get anything in it, and then you squeeze it so hard. I know, I'm complaining today. I squeezed too much out, needless to say. This is definitely much more of a full coverage than I'm used to. I've been liking like a, what am I trying to say? Lighter coverage, fuller concealer. But it doesn't look bad at all. I'm gonna use my Jaclyn cream bronzer. I haven't used this in forever, and I love this stuff. So I'm gonna use some of this Merit blush. I know it wasn't that long ago that I wore it, but it has been a while, so I'm gonna use it. I just put it on the bottom of my sponge and then put it on my face. That looks so pretty on the skin. I love that blush. I know this is not like something I never use, but I'm still gonna use it. It's the Kimchi Puff Puff Pass. Kimchi's coming to CVS, guys. I'm so excited. He also has a foundation I have not tried, and I would love to try. It'll probably take my CVS like a year to get it, though. It's the only thing. My CVS never has anything. They've had the same makeup for like as long as I've lived in the city I currently live. So how long have I lived here? 2.5, almost 3 years ish. I think I'm just gonna keep the Kimchi party going. I'm gonna use my Thaler bronzer in the shade I Went to Malibu. Love this bronzer. So I'm going to use the CoverGirl True Blend So Flushed Blush in Sweet Seduction. I love this shade. For highlighter, we have to use the Micaela highlighter, right? It's only fitting. You know what I've been liking to do with highlighter? I take my sponge and then I press the highlighter on. So it kind of gives it more of a like glow from within instead of being like a beaming highlight, because I'm not a beaming highlight kind of girl. You guys know this. But you're still getting a highlight, of course. And if you are a beaming highlight kind of girl, go for it. I just like that it's there, but it's not in your face, bam, you know. So I did my brows. I used the Jason Wu brow pencil, NYX Lift and Snatch, and the Essence Make Me Brow. On the bottom lash line, I'm going to take How You Doing. Then I'm going to take a liner brush and take a little bit of Willow on it and just push that up against the bottom lash line. I use my NYX Epic Wear liner because I love it so much. I'm going to use the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. I'm going to use my Christian Audette lip liner. It's the collab with Mel Thompson. It's the shade Kitten. Such a nice creamy lip liner. I love it so much. And then I'm also going to use the lipstick, which is the shade Beauty. And there you have my full face of nothing new. So we really did keep nothing new. I was going to use a new concealer, but didn't end up doing it. So that's okay. We will do that in another video. So just know it's coming. You get a sneak peek, know it's coming. So I really like the look we were able to create. I think it's really, really cute. I love everything. Love it all. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that you enjoyed the look. I hope that if it's something that you would like to recreate, that maybe you have some things in your collection that you can use to recreate it. Or if you have the same products, you can definitely do that too. So just a little get ready with me. The makeup industry moves so fast. We get so many new releases, we don't use what we do purchase, and so that's kind of one of the reasons I'm holding off on buying a lot of new stuff, is just because I want to use what I have bought. I use it one time or two times. For you guys, I do use my stuff, I promise I do, but definitely not as much as I would like. There's no way that I could with as much as I have. So you know, it'd be nice to get more use out of it than just the once or twice that I do. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that it was fun and entertaining for you. And I hope that wherever you are, you're staying safe, happy, and healthy. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.